Minister, firstly I want to express my sincere condolences to the family of Harvey Morrison Sherratt. When he was failed by the state, he was very lucky to have such loving, strong parents, Gillian and Stephen, who fought, who did everything they could to get him the treatment he needed, but unfortunately it came too little too late. But they continued to fight for all children like Harvey. Before coming here today, I rang a constituent of mine who has a son who has scoliosis and who is in a wheelchair. And I want to let you know, Minister, that these are issues that are directly coming from people who are in the front line. Her child doesn't qualify for scoliosis surgery because his curvature of his spine isn't considered severe enough to join the waiting list. If he lived in England or America, he would be on the waiting list for surgery. For children, the criteria is too high, I believe, from what I'm being told by parents. The more severe cases are on the waiting list, but these children are left waiting for months, if not years, for urgent treatment and surgeries. As his mother feels, she believes that early intervention will give her son the best opportunities in life and the best chance to correct the curvature of his spine. This system is in chaos. Well, parents are watching on about scandals, about springs, hip operations. How can parents have trust in the clinical decisions that they're hearing right now? And her son is losing out because he was born in Ireland. If he was born outside, and he's also losing out because he was born in Cork, and I'll explain why. He has two choices when he's at home. He can be in his wheelchair or he can be in bed. There's nowhere else for him to be. He doesn't have a second chair, a specialist chair, where he can sit down, watch TV, have meals, play games. Like, what kind of a system are we running when a child who's in a wheelchair hasn't the ability to get out and get into another chair that's suitable for him? Like, these are basic necessities for children who have disabilities. Like, I believe this is all wrong. And how are we running a health service like this? It should be based on need, it should be based on dignity, it should be based on clinical decisions. But instead, it depends on where someone lives. Is it a postcode lottery? Because this parent told me she knows of other parents whose children do have access to that. And to finish, this government, I believe, should be ashamed of themselves, the way they've acted and they've treated these children and these families. And yesterday we were in here, and Simon Harris, the man who broke his promise to these children and these families, and he gave himself another promotion now as the Minister for Finance. But all that people will remember his legacy is a legacy of broken promises and failure to the most vulnerable children in this state.